Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play East 8 Lacrimosa of Donna. Sahad, what are you doing? Are you taking a bath? You know what, it's fine, sure, you can do what you want. When we last played, we had to go through a lot of dialogue, a lot of things to do, and we actually also, if I remember correctly, we got a few quests to do. And by a few, I mean I think we only have one left, which is this one. We need 3 sturdy lumbers, if I remember correctly, and I think we only have 1. That's right, we do. But we're not going to worry about that too much, because now we're going to head into a new area. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally get some gameplay. Welcome to the White Sand Cape, a brand new area for us to explore, and guess what? Sahad is going to be part of the main focus today, because we're going to be fighting a lot of these enemies that, well, they're pretty weak against him. They're weak against his skills as well. I mean, 2 hits from Sahad, the thing breaks and he's dead. That's the things that you're going to be dealing with in this kind of game. This is why you want to have a really good party dynamic between your characters. I mean, if you're just going around, because you will get other characters, spoiler alert, that, you know, will have the same attributes as other existing characters, and if you don't really, you know, make sure that you bring at least one of each, you can maybe kind of get screwed in a lot of areas. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We only got 3 party members, and we are just going to beat the hell out of some crabs. Because, well, we don't need to. It's just fun. Over here we have Sabrodo, though, and this dude is a hunkin' beast, I'm sure, as you can see. Throughout your journeys of East 8, you'll be encountering some pretty big-ish enemies, at least bigger than like the typical ones you would fight normally. Can I get a guard? Yeah, nice. And there we go. Easy like that. 1, 2, 3, it's taken down. So yeah, you'll be coming across some big dudes, but you don't really have to worry about it too much. As long as you're paying attention like you would with any other enemy, you're basically going to be fine. You don't have to worry about it as much as you would worry about a boss fight. Don't be scared about fighting some of the big dudes. They're just as vulnerable as some of the small ones. To a point. You'll see what I mean when we get a little further. We got another sturdy lumber. Oh, it's such a good drop. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was really worried about how we were going to handle this quest, but we seem to be okay. We're going to be doing okay. That's really lucky that we got a sturdy lumber there. Because, let me tell you, there's some quests in this game where you have to collect materials, and sometimes you can be doing it for a couple of minutes, because, even up right to an hour, just because of how the RNG depends on whether or not you're going to get that item or not. Yeah, treasure chest over here. I want to switch to Laxia a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, did you really think that's right? You could just get sturdy lumber right there. Easy as that. Easy as that. I'm pretty sure I activated the crystal over here. Let me check. I thought that chest was a little bit further in, so I was like going to try to lead into it. I forgot it was right there. Actually, we do want to go back and we do want to return it because it's good to just get quests out of the way, if I'm being perfectly honest. You don't want to forget about it and then just not complete the quest. So let's talk to Captain Barbaros right now. Select the quest we're doing. Oh, it looks like you brought the 3 sturdy lumber I asked for. May I have them? You can give them to him. Thank you. I'll start making the beds. That's right, we're doing this for beds because, I mean, you know, it's kind of suck you're sleeping on the floor. With the help of Adol and the others, Captain Barbaros was able to build up beds for the lodge. And what's really cool is we actually get to see the stuff being built. We actually get to see these additions added to the island. It's kind of neat. At last, we have real beds. I prefer fluffier bedding than this, but this should help us sleep easier. Haha, good for you, little lady. But if you ask me, sleeping on the floor ain't all that bad. Right, Adol? Hammocks are the best, though. Aha, true. Hammocks do feel pretty nice. They do? But beds are obviously superior. How is this even an open for debate? You two, I swear. At least the captain is thoughtful. Thank you for being so considerate. Oh, there's no need to thank me. Why, I should be thanking you for gathering the materials and helping me build them. That's quite alright. It was a nice change of pace for us. I must say, I didn't expect you to be such a jack of all trades, Captain. The framework for these beds is quite remarkable. Yeah, if I had to build a bed, it'd probably end up looking like a table with a blanket draped over it. Where'd you learn to do this, anyway? I've dabbled in many trades over the years. Carpentry, cargo loading, shipwright. Even now, my daughter still asks me to make furniture for her. You don't say. Haha! Glad to hear you and your daughter are so close. Thank you. Anyway, thank you for helping me with this. I'll do whatever I can to make sure everyone is comfortable until we get off this island. If you ever get tired when you're exploring, feel free to rest here anytime. We will. Thank you.
We did it.
The building beds quest has been completed. We have gotten approval increased. We got a wooden shield, which is, it's pretty nice. And, yeah, that's another quest done. Let's actually equip that shield. I think, who could benefit it from the most? Actually, Sahad could. He really needs some defense. I guess we don't really have that much armor, huh? Don't worry, we'll be getting a little bit sometime soon. So yeah, we're kind of pretty much done here. Always make sure to check the quest board before you leave, but we have no quests available right now. We're not that huge of a group, you know. It's fine. You can occasionally come back here too and talk to some of the crew members here, and we'll actually get some dialogue. I'm caked in mud and sweat from removing that big tree. I want to so badly take a bath. Oh, there's a beach just that away. Why don't you take a dip? Your joke is in poor taste. If I bathe out in the open, then it might happen again. Huh? Mr. Kristen, were you eavesdropping? Just say I won't. I'm gonna go with I won't peek, I promise. Because this one just seems really funny. As if I could trust you. I don't know what happened, but you two seem pretty close. We are obviously not close. I can never be cordial with this man. My word. How are we even supposed to do anything on this deserted island? See, you can come back and just get some nice conversations here and there. I'm not going to go through all of them because some of them are just, you know, quirky and you have some fun listening to it. But honestly, if you got the time, just go back every now and then and talk to some of the island members. It's kind of fun. So, like I said, I want to be playing as Laxia a little bit because I think I mentioned this in the last episode. But Adel and Sahad both have 2 skills, and Laxia only has 1. Which is really weird, because I'm pretty sure by this point I've had at least 2 with Laxia, so I want to play as her a little bit just to make sure that I can at least get another one. But that might be not the case. Like, it might just be like she's going to get it a little bit later. But, you know, can't hurt to try. We'll be getting level ups as we go through, you know, no big deal, as you do. Oh, and I think I mentioned this before, but I don't think I did. So I'll go over it just again really quickly. No, that was okay. If you go back to this area where we got the sturdy lumber, you'll see that the log is actually still broken. These will replenish over time, but I'm not sure what the time constraint is on that. I've reloaded a save a couple of times, and sometimes it's worked, or just not playing the game for an hour or something, coming back and it'll work. I've never really figured out what causes it, but oh well. Hang on, we don't want to kill this guy just yet. We're gonna go heal. I didn't expect him to do the belly flop. There we go. So yeah, if you ever have a downed party member and you're near a crystal, I highly recommend just go back and heal them as you can. There we go. I knew there was another one. I knew it wasn't crazy. We got Laxia's second skill. We got Blitz Charge. And this move is so good that I've used it all the way to the end of the game. Not only is it a pretty, you know, decently powerful attack for Laxia, the speed and the length that this goes makes some of the areas that we're going to be going to in the near future really easy to just explore because we have that little additional boost. It's really good, and that's something I kind of want to talk about with this game, is that not every skill is just for battles. Some of them can be used for movement in quite unique ways, and I'm going to be trying to use that as much as I can as we play through this game. As you can see, a new location has been discovered. We discovered the Cobalt Crag.
What a beautiful
Or Crag. Whatever. These kind of things are interesting. I'll talk a little bit about them later. But, yeah. What a captivating sight. Its beauty is mesmerizing. You know, this weird-looking rock might make for a good landmark. We should note this location on our map. So yeah, location points. Memorable landscapes or sceneries are marked on the map as location points. When found, location points are automatically added to the map. Location points, to the best way that I can describe it, basically, A, will help you with the map exploration. These are used in another way a little bit later. Actually, much later. But location points are just basically these cool areas that you can find that will just be added to your journal, and it adds towards completion. If you've ever played like a Tales of game and you've gone to these areas that you can examine, it's kind of something like that. We will be hopefully finding all of them on our journey because most of them aren't that missable. So yeah, okay, we'll actually be switching back to Sahad. I really wanted to get Laxia's second skill because it's just so good. Well, playing through as Sahad for a bit, and okay, we'll actually switch to Adol because we actually do have a few enemies weak against Slash over here. Switch back to Sahad. This is something that I think I also kind of want to delve into, even though I haven't really talked about it that much. Switching party members in this game can be really daunting, I find, for a lot of people. Sometimes, like, you just won't have the muscle memory to do it, or... Oh, let me just pick this up. We got some bait. Cool. Or not even that you'll have the muscle memory to do it, but, like, sometimes you just... I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people just, like, think there's just so much going on that they just won't have time to do it, but I rest assured that switching enemies is really fast and really easy. I just switched through all characters right there. So if you're ever worried about, you know, maybe you don't think you can do it in the mix of battle, or you just gotta take some time to prepare, run away. Just run a little bit from the enemy, switch twice, and then run back in. Don't worry, that's the beauty about the movement of this game, is that you're just able to have all this momentum to just play around with and really feel comfortable with. I feel like it's I can for sure say that some of the earlier games that featured the three-party system did kind of feel maybe a little bit clustered because the screen was so close and the map size weren't that big. But in this game, you got a whole map to play with. And I recommend you do so, because learning how to switch characters at the right time, or at the right moment, is really, really beneficial to not only you, but to just your character as well. You don't want to be stuck playing as one character because you just feel comfortable with him. I mean, that's fine. But when you're coming up against enemies like this, or enemies that have certain weaknesses, or maybe some character has better skills at taking care of some certain enemies, you just want to be able to switch around when you can, without having to worry about something too much. It's something that I highly recommend that if you want to get into the E-Series, you want to learn how to switch your characters to the best of your abilities. You don't have to be lightning quick, but just make sure you're always keeping an eye out. God, I love this game's movement so much sometimes. There we go. There we go. We cleared this little area up. We have a little material place we can hit here. Oh, that's something else I actually kind of wanted to talk about. Gathering materials in this game is so much easier than other East games where you'd have to, like, examine an area for, like, multiple, like, examine a, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like a material thing multiple times just to get all the things. In this game, you just gotta fucking smack it and you're good. God bless if they started bringing that in. Over here, actually, we have, well, we have another place that we can seemingly move, but we're gonna need a few more people. That's right, we only have 5. We're gonna need 20 people to be able to move whatever all of this stuff is. It looks like a giant rock slide or mudslide happened here. So that kind of indicates kind of how many people we will have on this island in the future. Yeah, you want to remember this kind of stuff. Luckily, it is marked on your map, even the required people needed. So always make sure to check your map every now and then when you're either finding new island members or you haven't been to an area in a long time. Always recheck the map. Maybe you missed something that you're able to do now. Let's head into this new area that seemingly is pretty empty. It's actually kind of surprising, if I'm being real. We can go over here. And I think there's an item over here, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's a fishing spot over here. Alright, well, I mean, who am I to judge? Now we wait. Now we reel it in. Oh, this one's a little bit tougher than the ones we've caught before. Blue Sadie. It is a new fish that we've gotten, and we've gotten some new materials, which is nice. But that's all it's pretty much over here, from what I remember. We kind of want to head this way, because it seems like someone is over there. But we're not going to go over there just yet. We got some more stuff to explore that I want to explore. We have a material location over here. And here's something that I also wanted to mention. I'm sure you've noticed that when you're underwater, you have a little air meter. Let's see if I can get to a deep enough area. And there you go. There is air, there is an air-like thing in this game. The more you move underwater, the more air you lose. It's kind of fine. There's not a whole lot of areas where this will be a huge problem to navigate through. So if you just see something off in the distance and you think you can make it, I say shoot your shot. You never know. But be wary, because you can drown, you can take damage, and you can die. But there's a fishing spot over here. May as well grab what's over here. We got another Sedina, but we actually got a bigger Sedina than before, so at least it wasn't a total loss. It's a new record for our journal. Or adventure. Actually, what is it called in this game? Oh, it's okay, it's just called the journal. Okay. Because I know some games always call like journals different things, and sometimes it always throws me off. Digitalis leaf, yes. We're going to be needing quite a few of those a little bit later. I'm really glad I found that while I'm here. It seems like there's someone over there. It seems like they came from this little area, so let's go see if they're okay. This woman appears to be a castaway. Would you like to talk to her? Yes.
Huh? What is this place? Oh, my darling. Where are you?
Aha! Found one! Who are you? Hello. By any chance, were you a passenger aboard the Lombardia? Yes, I was. Who are you people? Adol explained everything that has happened since the Lombardia sank. A deserted island? Oh no. The castaways are gathering at base camp not far from here. We can escort you there. Okay. My name is Alison. Adol returned with Alison to Castaway Village and introduced her to Barbaros and Dogi. She seemed very shocked to learn that she had washed ashore on a deserted island. Though she seemed hesitant at first, Alison decided that she would help the others escape. And so...
I understand the situation now. In the city, I worked as a seamstress. I even had my own shop. If there is anything I can do to help, please say so.
We're all grateful for your assistance. This may seem like a strange question, but you didn't happen to find a man around my age named Ed, did you? A man? Oh, everyone we found so far is here. Oh, I see. Oh, darling. Pardon me, were you traveling with your husband? Yes, we were together the whole time, even when we were falling into the ocean. But we were separated by the current, and I haven't seen him since. Don't lose hope. I'm sure your husband ended up somewhere on this island, just like you. Isn't that right, Mr. Kristen? I promise I'll find him. Really? I know you're just trying to comfort me, but thank you, Adol. You must be tired, Alison. Laxia, could you escort her to the lodge? Yes. Right this way, Alison. Thank you. Alison has joined Castaway Village. Rescuing castaways. Rescued castaways will join Castaway Village. Castaways may help the village with their unique talents, and as more castaways join the village, more daunting obstacles can be cleared. That's right, now that we have more members, we can do more stuff. It's great. Looks like this place is getting a little livelier. Something on your mind? Yes, but please keep this between us. I'm concerned that the beasts are becoming more aggressive. The beasts, huh? That could be bad for us. At the moment, I don't think anything is about to happen. But we should come up with a plan to defend the village and keep everyone safe. Understood. Just tell me your plan and I'll do everything I can to put it into action. Thank you. Adol, you and the others are going to keep searching and mapping the island. I wonder where you'll end up next. Based on what you've mapped thus far, I think you thoroughly searched this area. That means they'll gradually be getting further away from the village. But we have Pero with us, so we can let you know from here if there's anything we need from you. Indeed, it might be best if you started searching areas you haven't mapped yet. I'm counting on you to. And then we got some new objectives too. So we have some new things we can do. But we have a new person here, so that means we probably have a new quest, and we do. Laxia has a quest for us. Creating curtains. I'd like to create a curtain partition, there we go, Matt, words, for the women's quarters so they can rest without worry. I'd like Mr. Kristen to assist me with this. Speak to Laxia for more details. Alright, let's get this done. I think the sad thing is that I also have the materials for this quest, I think. But we also have a little bit of story here. So let's talk to Alison. Adol, did you come to check on me? I feel much better after getting some rest. Thank you. I was giving Alison some advice. Does she have a problem? No, she doesn't have a problem per se. I'm just wondering what I can do to help out around here. Alison and her husband used to own their own tailoring business. At the shop, I helped my husband by taking care of all the sewing. So if I'm going to help out around here, that'll be my contribution. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd like to borrow a space where I could do some sewing. Adol presented the idea to Captain Barbaros, who was more than welcoming to it. Dogi took care of securing a location and providing Alison with the sewing supplies. He made a little sign. That's cute. This'll do nicely. Looks like you're all set. Yes, I'm sorry for the trouble. I didn't think it'd be so much work. But now I feel like I have a place to call my own. If you ever need anything sewn, please come to me, Adol. Alison opened up a tailoring shop. Crafting accessories. You can create accessories at the Tailor. And yeah, it's pretty good. Accessories with similar effects cannot be worn together. That's pretty important. Alison can create a variety of items provided she has the materials. Certain items can only be made here, so make sure to check in often, which is very true. There are some things you can only make here. And as you can see, she has quite a bit that we can make, but we don't really have a ton of materials. What we do have, though, is, well, we got a few. I don't think there's anything we truly need now. The HP bonus is nice for some characters. Poison isn't really going to be that big of an issue right now. It will be in a little bit, but I want to gather more materials more than anything. Yeah, I don't really think there's that much we need right now. I mean, this is great, but we're missing 3 glowstones, and we'll get there when we get there. I would have liked one of these, but, that's fine. You know what? I think we're gonna make, one of each of these. So let's create a leather glove. And let's give it to Laxia. We'll create a needle wristband, which adds poison to your weapon, when I add. And we're going to give this to Adol. You can use a little bit of defense, but we didn't really need the HP, if I'm being honest. I guess I could make the HP accessory and give it to him. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's do that. There we go. So as you can see, we have one armor slot for your body, one armor slot for your arm, and 2 accessory slots. There's a lot of stuff you can mix and manage here in there, but nothing too major. At least right now. Let's talk to Laxia for that quest. Mr. Kristen, may I have a moment? Ahem. This village is sorely lacking in privacy, and this area in particular is no exception. I think the women would feel more comfortable if there was an entrance that had a covering. Do you agree? Yeah, of course. Then I'd like you to help me. I've already discussed this matter with Alison. If we provide her with a soft fibrous material, she can use it to make a pair of curtains. She says she only needs 2 soft fibers to make the curtains. If you find any, please let me know. I'm counting on you. That's where I find out that I have it. Oh, wait. I might not. I might need to go find some soft fibers. Damn. Weird. I thought I would at least have one. Damn. Alright. Well, we could cheat a little bit. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need some flexible branches, and we are going to need, no, that's about it, actually. I thought we would need more materials, but we do need some flexible branches, so we'll have to do that a little bit later. I think that's the only quest we actually get for now, so, we could... We can go back here, but I actually want to come back here for a second. And you might be questioning why. Well, that's because when we talked to Alison, we didn't actually explore the entire area. There was still a little bit that was left to be desired to see. And, you know, we could check to see if some of these material places have respawned. So, oh, we got a red drop over there. Nice. I'm just going to be skipping over the enemies for now. There's no real reason for me to fight them right now. The XP they give is good, but not needed. And as you can see, now with Alison gone, we have a whole bunch of enemies to fight. So I guess I will fight these guys for now. Oh, I did not dodge that at the right time. Come on, come on, come on. Apologies for the volume, which you're probably hearing through the microphone. I had to turn up my goddamn... I had to turn on my goddamn sound for that one cutscene. This is always nice. There we go. I'm going to try to get these fruits up here. There we go. Is that a... No, it's just a regular coconut. Never mind. Feels bad. Alright, let's come over here. I know I said I didn't want to fight the enemies, but I mean, we're here. May as well. I want to try to get as many materials as we can get. And you can get some pretty good ones from fighting enemies, so... You know, it's always... I guess it's always kind of worthwhile to check out, but not really needed. We already visited over there, so let's just continue on over here. Where, there's actually... I think if I'm not mistaken, there is an unexplored area that we actually haven't seen yet, so... That's like half the reason I wanted to come over here. That was rude. Yeah, there's something over here. I don't think there's anything out there. Oh, I guess you can cast your line out there. Oh, yeah, you can. It's right here. I knew there was a fishing spot around here. There we go. Ooh, got a little bit of a fighter, so this is probably the same fish that we caught. No, this is a different one, if I'm not mistaken. We caught a Robushu, which I think is actually the biggest fish we caught so far. Over here, grab some iron ore and some rock salt, apparently. And here we have a little bit of a new area to explore. This is actually the last place that we can actually come to in this area. So I wanted to come by. I wanted to, you know, fix it all up. I'm getting hit from every which way, and I'd... Okay. Sirs and Adams, do you mind? You know what? We haven't seen it before. Let's see it now. I don't think I ever showed off Laxia's thing. She jumps in the air, shoots a bunch of things down, and finishes it with one final strike. Did I really need to do that? No. But was it fun? Yes. That's the most important part. I also doesn't feel like fighting it. I'm gonna be real. So let's come up here. And there's another one over there too, which is always fun. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep my concentration so that I don't die. There we go. Adol also leveled up, so we don't got to worry about that too much. I was really hoping we come across when we need it, but it's fine. Come over here.
As far as the eye can see. Yeah. What a beautiful sight.
My word. At least we've made it to the southernmost point of the shore. It would seem we washed ashore on the south side of the island.
Okay, good. I didn't get those items. So as you can see, we actually reached the last point that we can come to this way, as Laxia and others said. There's a treasure chest over here, so let's go get it. And in this treasure chest, we get some dark gloves. Who do I want to give these to? Adds darkness. We can give this to really no one. Yeah, no, really no one. we'll just keep it. Everyone else has some pretty decent things on right now that we don't really need to switch. It's the curse of creating some items before exploring an area. It's kind of my fault. In here we have T's note number 1. What is T? 10 days have passed since I first arrived here. No matter how far I look out to sea, I have yet to see a single ship pass by. I guess it's time for me to make a decision. If I'm going to survive this cursed island, I've got to figure out how to escape it on my own. What's this? It appears to have been left behind by someone who was here before us. I wonder if this person is still alive, though. That's what I'm wondering, too. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why he would leave it all the way out here. I mean, okay, odd place to put it, but sure. I mean, maybe this is where he, you know, started off his journey of whatever he's doing now, so that's where he had to leave the letter. I guess that is a very plausible thing to do. I want to end this episode by finishing up Laxia's quest, so I think I'm going to go to over here and see if I can find any flexible branches. Because I'm pretty sure there's one in the starting area if we come all the way back here. I don't know why I was running there. I can easily teleport. You know, we can take care of some things, I guess. Not necessary, but, you know, it helps. Every little bit helps. As you can see, like, the EXP I'm getting from these guys is, like, minimal now. And it has refreshed, so... I'm not mad that I got the flexible branch. I'm also surprised I got a fucking sturdy lumber. Okay. I was hoping for multiple. But that's okay. This is fine. Let's look at materials real quick. See where I can get some flexible branches. There is one right at the Nameless Coast, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's something else I didn't mention. You can actually see the different stuff that you can get when you get materials, if it's marked anywhere. So maybe like go to sterile mucus down here. Oh no, I guess we haven't seen anything that you can actually use yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool, to be perfectly honest. That you get to see like all these all these different things you can make on your journal. So it really does show just how much they are keeping track. Over here is where we want to continue the game, but we're just going to ignore that for now, and I do want to just finish up this quest real quick. And then I think we'll start by heading into the new area, and that's where I will call it. If I could pick a good episode ending point, it'd probably be there. Now I just gotta remember where this goddamn tree is in this area. It's been a little bit, so I don't really remember, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I ain't too worried.
Oh, something's there.
Gather some stuff here. Let's move on over here. Now that I think about it, there might have been one in that boss area that we were in the last episode, in episode 3, I think. But that's fine. Yeah, there's a tree over here, which I remembered. Okay, good. I think I need one more, but I also think I'll be fine and I won't need it. I was wondering something last episode, and I want to see if I can do it. Yeah, okay. I thought you could stand on chests in this game. Apparently you can't. Or maybe you can before they're open, but once they're open you can't. I never actually tested that out, so that'd be pretty interesting to do one day. There we go. I really wanted that egg. Don't ask why. I just really wanted the egg. Let's head back here. And let's go over here. Because I think there's some trees in the beginning area that we can hit for some materials. There's also a fishing spot there, which I don't think I've ever actually fished from. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. It's a weird place to put one. I'll give the game that. But I'm pretty sure there is a tree over here that we can hit, if I remember correctly. Not remembering correctly, I'm not surprised. I haven't really like. There's so many things to hit in this game. I try to remember where they all are. Can be like really, really daunting. Like it kind of hurts sometimes. We actually want to head over here. I went through the wrong exit. You know what? I can use this time to really sink into the music. VIII's soundtrack has quickly become one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, honestly. I think that the music that plays during this game is simply beautiful in a lot of areas. Not all of them are hits, you know, I'll be the first to admit that some of them can be maybe a little bit basic or drag on for a little bit, but honestly, I think the soundtrack as a whole just did an amazing job of trying to keep just trying to keep everything they can to the coolest they could. You know, the dungeon areas are really nice and mysterious and atmospheric, and when you're roaming around the fields and such like that, there's just something cool about just going through, seeing all these different areas, hearing the nice little music that's playing in the background. It really gets you pumped up to go, and just, I don't know, I love the soundtrack a lot, and honestly, I think it's the best East soundtrack so far. Now, obviously, East 9's not out yet, and I've only heard snippets of its soundtrack, but it's very possible that game might honestly become my favorite more than 8. Or maybe nostalgia will blind me, and I will prefer East 8 in the end anyway. I don't think there's any more trees for me to hit, which is kind of disappointing. I might have enough, but I'm very unsure. And I know there's some trees in the new area, but I just don't want to go there yet. So I'm going to do one quick round here. I'll head back to, I will head back to Castaway Village. And, oh my god, I never came over here. Lamau. I completely forgot I've never actually come over here to pick up this. I thought it was weird that I didn't have one. So if you're wondering, the bow necklace is literally what we made. So we can give this to... Oh, let's give it to Laxia, honestly. Sahad's kind of fine. Yeah. I'm comfortable with that decision. God dang it. Wait, do I remember how to do it? No, okay. There's a cool like speedrunning tech that you could do where you can like climb up depending on how you switch characters and stuff like that. I don't fully remember it, but it's something that you can do. Let's head back to Castaway Village, and let's see if we have enough for the 2 soft fibers that we need. Because I might have collected enough. No, we're still going to be missing 2. Trying to think if there's any other areas that would have branches. There might be some in Water Drop Cave, but I don't fully remember. Let's check the map real quick. Oh, there is. Okay, cool. We can hopefully come in here and get 2. I thought there was some in here, but I genuinely could not remember. Also, I hope you guys are kind of enjoying the long formatted episodes. I know typically a lot of people don't really like 40-minute, 50-minute episodes. I'll definitely try to keep them under an hour, the best of my ability. But I feel like this way I have the most time to show off this game as much as I can. I really do feel like these long form episodes will just help the game, help me get through the game a little bit, quote unquote quicker, but also just show you a lot that this game has to show. Because I feel like small form episodes just won't really do that as much as long form episodes can. We gave her the soft fibers, so let's get those curtains built. You're giving me these to use? Then I shall make the most luxurious curtains. Even without all helping, making the curtains by hand proved somewhat difficult. But thanks to Alison's help, they managed to finally complete the curtains. Oh damn, you did that with 2 soft fibers? I'm impressed. Finally. We did it, Mr. Kristen. You should feel much safer now. Yes, I'll finally feel like I've gained some peace of mind. Now I don't have to worry about being overexposed ever again. Never mind, just forget what I said. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened before. I'm not ready to forgive you for what happened earlier. But you've entered my good graces by helping me with this task. So I've decided to forget about what happened instead. You're welcome, by the way. Having said all that, I do feel much better now. You'll have more matters to attend to, and if and when the number of castaways increases, I'll be counting on you to help me in the future. It means we're going to get more quests. The creating curtains quest has been completed. Laxie's approval has increased. We got some ripe crewberries, which is very good. And Laxie's max HP increased by 100. And so did Adol's, increased by 50. This is the reason you want to do quests. I cannot stress enough. You will get bonuses for doing quests with certain characters. And oh my god, I love that they added this kind of thing in the game. Oh, I can't freak up enough about it. But now that Laxie actually got that plus 100, I am going to remove this and give it to Sahad. Sahad will need it more, and Laxie is well over 450 HP now, which is pretty much where I wanted her. I didn't want her to have less HP than most of the casts, because that would kind of suck. But now everyone's kind of balanced here or there. And yeah. You know what? I think this is a pretty good place to end it. We did a lot. We explored. We found a new castaway and added her to our village, and we got a new shop. Yeah, we did a quest. I think this is as good as we're going to get it. And in the next episode, we'll be exploring brand new areas that we haven't seen before. So yeah. Once again, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I've had a lot of fun recording this. It's been really great. And I've got nothing more to say. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, be sure to subscribe and check out the other episodes if this is the first one you're watching for some reason or another. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Until then, take care.